For the first example, verify that the indicated function is a solution of the given differential equation on the interval negative infinity to positive infinity. I have the equation dy dt plus 20y equals 24, and I want to show that the solution to this particular differential equation is y equals 6/5 minus 6/5 e to the negative 20t. So how do we start this process? We first start by determining what dy dt is of the equation y. Okay, so with that, I'm going to take the derivative of y, and of course the notation could either be y prime or dy dt, and dy dt of y would simply be taking the derivative of each of the terms within this equation. So of course the derivative of a constant, which is 6/5 here, is going to be 0. And then here I have the derivative of negative 6/5 e to the negative 20t, and you should remember the chain rule. And the result from that is I have the negative 6/5 multiplied by negative 20, and then I still have my e raised to the negative 20t. Simplifying that, I now have dy dt equals, of course, 5 divides into negative 20, giving me a negative 4. Negative 4 times negative 6 is a positive 24 e to the negative 20t. Okay, our next step is now to substitute the values into the original differential equation. So we now have, instead of dy dt, I'm going to substitute in the value that we just found, which is 24 e to the negative 20t. And then I'm going to add 20y, but instead of 20y, we can now substitute in the value of y. And I'm going to switch colors because I think colors kind of help you see the flow of information. Let's choose a nice bright color that differentiates the terms. So I'm now going to substitute in for y the 6/5 minus 6/5 e to the negative 20t. But don't forget what was originally there. We had our 20 multiplied by this entire term, which again, this is y. And we want to show that this is equal to 24. So let's work through. So we have 24 e to the negative 20t. And now I'm going to distribute 20 to each of the terms within the parentheses. For the first term, I have 20 times 6/5. Again, 5 divides into 24 times 4 times 6 is 24. And we get the same thing here, which will give us negative 24 e to the negative 20t. Now you see that we have a positive 24e to the negative 20t and a negative 24e to the negative 20t. Based on our history with algebra, you should remember that these will cancel each other out. That leaves me with 24 equals 24. Therefore, this equation here is a solution for this differential equation.